And we are finally back. Now, I know it's been a while since the last update bit, but hey, finally, the day has come. The brand new Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs have arrived. The most expensive track tires you can buy, and they are specifically designed for this vehicle. So, next up is going to be going to the racetrack, almost fell down just now, and putting down a lap time. You may be wondering why, hey, I thought in the previous video you said you're going to the track tomorrow. Well, guess what? We got a nail, and you can see the nail right here, really bad one. So no way do I want to go on track with pretty used up Cup 2Rs. Now these tires are not really designed for the uses that we put them through going across country in 30-something degree weather, you name it. But they held up pretty good, I would say. But the original sticky layers for a Cup 2Rs are usually on the very outside bit. That means that we pretty much lost them going 3,000 plus miles across the country. The next step is to put on safe tires that are going to give us the best lap times possible, but then we're kind of back at square one again. We still have these on. What should we do with them? Look how fresh these things are. Look how sticky they are. Pick up everything off the ground. They're massive 275s and then 345s out back, almost as big as the tires in the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. What do most people do when they're about to throw out their bad tires? Alright, so here we are, nighttime drive in the new Corvette Z06. Let me go ahead and find a few spots to try to do launch control, and then also test out the different slip angles for adjustment. For all these tests, we'll be using max RPM, which will ignite the back tires probably more than anything else. But from my testing in the past, or what I'm aware of, the car should be able to still hook pretty well at 5,000 RPM, because it's got 345 Cup 2Rs, as all of you already know. So let me go and find a nice spot to do these tests, and then let's run 5% slip, then 15%, and then 10% slip, all under 5,000 RPM. And then after that, I'm going to test out automatic to see if that launches even better. Yep, these tires are absolutely done. I cannot get a good launch control. It feels like they're hard as a rock. It's like a super stiff layer, no longer sticky. It's unfortunate, but good thing we have a new set of Cup 2s. I want to really test this out because usually my brain works like, okay, these tires are a lot of money. I don't want to wear them down too much on the street before we go out for our grand hot laps. I've learned a lot. I think that these tires for sure aren't exactly, I would say, made for cross-country driving. They can do it like what we did. It's not where the car's at home, nor is it where the tires are at home, because it's more of a track-focused vehicle. I'll be honest, it was comfortable. The ride quality is good. When I hear comments of saying, don't buy the Z07 variant because the suspension is more stiff, I thought it was extremely comfortable and just on par with my C8 Stingray. Though my basis for analyzing ride comfort may not be as extensive as yours, because I really don't care about ride comfort. I don't buy a track car or a sports car or a supercar to have the smoothest ride. I'd buy an AMG for that, or a Mercedes-Benz or BMW. You know what I'm talking about. This is more about the experience, and it's extremely smooth with magnetic ride. That's what you got to realize. It's got magnetic ride, and it makes the entire experience adaptable to whatever the road conditions are. Downshift the car. Let's get a good pull out of it, shall we? Whoa. Whoa! This vehicle does remind me a little bit of I'll say a Ford, the GT350R I used to own, because it had a high red line and a V8 that's naturally aspirated. Yes, this is a different field for sure. This is a supercar, where the Mustang was a pony/sports car. This is, it's gone next level. They have made this car sound next level, feel next level. What is the summary we've learned here today? The summary is that this car with Cup 2Rs, I would say it's the first R compound experience where I think I would prefer maybe the Pilot 4S's on the street, because it's more of a reliable rubber for these different changing conditions. It's like having, I don't want to say Hoosiers on the street, but the sensation of Cup 2Rs is that with cold, they're not grippy. And when they're not grippy, it's not confidence inspiring. I've had more scenarios of getting the tail end out with this because the tires are cold. And not because it's the car, it's just the tires are cold. And it's because we're in winter right now. It's 50 degrees out, as you can see there. It's cold. Do I think it's like this during the summer or other times of the year? No, because these are summer tires made for high performance driving. You are getting a high performance car out of the Z07 equipped version with Cup 2Rs. It's night and day on track for sure. I'm making this video because I want to make it clear to all of you, if you get inside this car and you want to show something off to your buddy and you go inside and mash the pedal, you could find yourself in some trouble. You need to analyze the situation and think about how tires are very, very, I would say, sensitive and touchy. You need to make sure that the rubber is warm so the rubber can stick. That is more so for the stickier tires that you buy. It's funny because when I was wheeling in or rolling my tires into the garage, you can just see the millions of rocks all over them. These tires, I can just tell based off feeling them, after doing all those burnouts, they still weren't getting warm, hot. I think the outer layer is the hot, sticky layer, and now this layer is drive me home and change the tire layer, where it's more stiff to let you have a run flat tire and not wear too much of the tiny bit left. It seems pretty hard to warm them up right now, because I think driving across country, putting over 3,000 miles on in different road conditions, they basically use up all the sticky rubber that it has left. I'm going to test out when we put on the Cup 2Rs, the new ones, the fresh ones, how they compare to these. I don't know what the results will be. I think it's be night and day better, I'll be honest. I have done a sub 3 seconds 0 to 60. I think it can hook for sure and go even faster. 2.6 or 5, I think is best case scenario. You need the right environment for that. You can't have any rocks on the ground. You gotta find the right ground surface. You gotta really commit to it. Should we do a send-off, grand send-off with these tires and just roast them to pieces? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Please hit the like button if you did and subscribe. I'll see all of you in the next episode.